Let's talk budgeting for renovations. Where do you spend the money? Where do you save? Because renovations can significantly boost your property value or they can drain your pocket. Renovations can strategically boost a property's value, but strategic budgeting is essential in order to guarantee that you're maximizing those returns. If you're a beginner, you should really be focusing on high impact upgrades without overspending. Here is how you are going to decide where to allocate your funds. Where should you spend your money? We are going to go through very critical things, and I'm going to share with you why it matters. The first place you should spend your money on is kitchen upgrades. The kitchen is often considered the heart of the home. Investing in modern appliances, durable countertops like quartz, granite, but a lot of people now are moving towards quartz, updating kitchen cabinets, all of this can significantly increase your property's appeal. Like the first thing people look at when they go into a home, their eyes will directly go towards the kitchen. So take the time to really spruce up the kitchen. Bathrooms. Buyers and renters look for clean, functional, and modern bathrooms. I'm going to tell you, my second property, my mother fell in love with it because these suckers didn't do upgrades anywhere else, but they put a lot of money in the master bathroom. And my mom was like, yes, honey, you need to buy that property. And here is some seed money for you to buy that property. Upgrade your vanities. Install water efficient toilets. And honestly, have really nice tiles. Tiles always boost the value of a property because they automatically make it seem more elevated and more premium. Also, make sure that you have some functional things there. Water efficient toilets and shower heads. Ensure proper ventilation so that there's no mold. Buyers and tenants and customers are looking at all of these different things. The third place you should invest money in is curb appeal. It took me a long time to understand this. Because for me, I was like, I don't care about that. But a lot of buyers do. And honestly, now, even I myself, I value it too because I know how expensive it is to have really good curb appeal. First impressions matter. Investing in landscaping, fresh paint on the exterior, and the welcoming entryway with a stylish front door will make a big difference. And do not forget proper lighting. You want really good lighting on the exterior of your home. I also want you to think about the structural and the mechanical systems. Spend money on the roof. Spend money on making sure that the plumbing is up to date, the electrical, the HVAC, all of these are in good conditions. And make sure that you have regular maintenance on those services. You need to have a plumber go there at least once a year just to check and make sure that everything is good. You want to have an HVAC person check it on a regular basis, or all of your water heaters in good condition, or your duct, or your filters replaced. This will prevent costly surprises, making your property more attractive to buyers and tenants. I have a running list of all of the repairs and maintenance I do on my properties, all of them. And my property managers manage that. And for the properties I manage myself, I just keep a Excel file with, these are the services we've done. When I'm ready to sell my property, guess what? I will have proof of all of the work that I've done to make sure that this property is well maintained. Let's talk about forced appreciation or conversions. Everything I just shared with you will go a long way in a cost-effective way in making sure that your property has great value if and should you resell that property or you refinance. But then there are things that you do to a property that takes it from an improvement of 10% to anywhere from 30 to 40%. This is when you start to do conversions. The highest value you can add to a property is by increasing its square footage or the number of bedrooms and bathrooms. This right here for me has been a big game changer. I have not personally increased square footage, but I've increased the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, and my properties almost overnight have added an extra 30, 40, even 50%. Yes, they have. I mean, think about it even yourself. When you're buying a property and you go on Zillow, on Realtor.com, how are you filtering properties? How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, how many square footage? Homes are primarily valued based on their bed and bath count, and then their square footage. So think about adding an extra bedroom and bathroom. You will be converting an extra dining room or living area into a bedroom or a bathroom. So think about transforming a closet into a half bath. That half bath will bring you a lot more value than that closet. Another way you can force appreciation is by expanding living space, converting a back patio into a functional living room or converting it into a functional bedroom. This will increase usable square footage, making the home more attractive to buyers and appraisers. So why does forced appreciation work so well? You see, when you force appreciate, you are actively enhancing the property's functionality and appeal. And this will directly increase its value because buyers will be looking for those extra bedrooms. They will be looking for those extra baths first. They will be looking at the extra square footage. If there's a neighborhood where most of the homes are 3 bedroom, 2 baths, 1,200 square foot, and yours is a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,900, 2,000 square foot home, even if the kitchen is not perfect, even if the bathroom is not perfect, but we have extra space for every member of the family and we will make the upgrades ourselves. So where exactly can you save money? Let's talk about that. We just finished talking about all the ways where you can actually boost your property value. But there are places where, honey, those things can wait for the next buyer to fix. Cosmetic touches. Instead of high-end wallpapers, expensive light fixtures, opt for budget-friendly but stylish alternatives for home improvements. Today, honey, we have so many options. You do not have to break the bank to make it look like HDTV. Flooring. Please stay away from hardwood floors. Honey, no. No, 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 no. Hardwood floor are for consumers. They're not for me and you who are investors. In my own home that I plan to have for my family, which would not be considered an investment, it would be considered an expense, I might pick hardwood floors. But you as an investor, please don't do it. This is unnecessarily costly. Not only do you spend a lot of money to buy them, you spend a lot of money to invest, and then you spend a lot of money to maintain. Don't do it. Go for laminate. Vinyl planks are the best, right? They offer a very similar look for the fraction of the price. They are cheaper to buy, cheaper to install, and they last longer. Minor DIY fixes, we can leave them too. Tasks like repainting wall, changing cabinet handles, and updating light switches can be done affordably without professional help. You can do these things yourself. Save you the money. Go in there, buy the paint, start painting, and take your time. My parents just finished doing a complete home remodel. It took them about a year, but they did it themselves. Cabinet refacing instead of replacing. Yeah, sand, paint, new cabinet knobs, done. If cabinets are in good shape, reface them. Do not replace. You can get new hardware, new paint, and boom, it's like brand new.
Before you go, follow me on my other platforms. On my business channel for career, business, and money strategies to build your corporate exit strategy. On my lifestyle and travel vlog for the real life behind the strategy. And on my podcast From Corporate to CEO for daily side business tips and motivation. But the real work happens in the community. This is where we support each other and build this together. Same values, same season, and same direction. I'll see you there.